Shalom Uvracha. So I thought we'd take this new year as a chance to go through the 39 Malachot of Shabbat. Each week we'll look at one of the 39 labors and pick just one point about it to learn with a little bit to help us in our growth of keeping Shabbat. So the 39 Malachot, the 39 labors of Shabbat. The first one is Choresh, plowing. And the definition of that is anything we do to prepare or to make the ground better for growing. Obviously regular plowing, but even if you're just sitting on the lawn and there's a pebble there that's in the lawn in the wrong place and you pick it up and throw it away, you broke a Torah prohibition of preparing the land. So I want to talk about one particular thing that when I was young and my children were little was connected to Choresh, plowing each week. The sandbox. You've got sand. Can your kids play in the sand on Shabbat? What fun it was to level off that sand, to build the castle, to pat it down. That's all rectifying the ground. Are we allowed to do that on Shabbat? Well, the first thing you have to know is that regular sand is for sure muksa. You can't use regular sand. Sand that's on the beach, sand that's been left over from the building site, sand that's just hanging around cannot be moved at all, and you sure can't let your kids play with that on Shabbat. But if you've taken sand before Shabbat and put it in a sandbox or set it aside as something that children can play with, then we're allowed to use it on Shabbat. But it should be soft sand, not with water, not hard that you can pat down or build into shapes, but soft sand that can run through the fingers. Then you can let your children play with it and use it on Shabbat. If the children are less than 6 years old, then you shouldn't even tell them off if they do use a bit of water on it. But children over the age of 6 should only be allowed to play with very soft sand so they don't come to do choresh, plowing or patting the ground down. And that's only with sand that we've set aside for it. Have a great Shabbat.